Good morning, guys. We just woke up at Great Fish River Lodge here in South Africa, and yesterday we arrived so late. It was so dark that we haven't seen nothing apart from the beautiful room that we are in. So we're gonna discover this lodge same time as you guys.
Yeah, it is currently 5:30 in the morning as usual for a game drive. So let's get ready and let's go.
Let's see what's up there.
Wow. I think we have a pool.
I mean, look at this view. Beautiful river down there. Sun's about to rise over there. Oh, it's gonna be, Trace, it's gonna be a good one. This is a good one. So for this video, we have partnered with our friends at Viatu. Their information are going to be down below if you want to book this place, any other epic safari in Africa. They are there for you. But for now, we are going to go get first breakfast from what I understand according to our schedule. Well, it's kind of first breakfast.
Oh, first breakfast.
First breakfast,
yes.
yeah.
Okay. But most importantly, coffee.
I'm the kind of person that wakes up hungry, so like when camps have like a light breakfast before going at a game drive, I really appreciate it because otherwise it's hard to wait for me like until 9.
This is incredible coffee and incredible cookies.
If you look here, the Great Fish River flows right through the property. We've got about 30 kilometers of river coming through Kwandwe. And there's a pair of binoculars which you folks can make use of as well.
Like right at the camp?
Yeah, right at the camp. It's just outside room 1. Let's go have a look.
I don't know if South Africa is just luck for cheetahs or maybe it's our luck, but as we're driving, the guys are killing it.
Well, keep your eyes open. There's a buffalo here somewhere.
Okay. There's a cheetah outside one of the rooms, so we're gonna go see that.
This is gonna be hard to beat. 6 cheetahs to start the day. And this is officially like our first sighting. We haven't seen nothing else. No zebra, no antelope, no nothing. Just 6 cheetah. I mean, doesn't get much better than that. So the cheetahs just made an attempt on 2 kudus, but they didn't get them. Those cheetahs are quite young still, so they're gonna have a lot of failed attempts. They're learning. So our day this morning started with so much action that I didn't even have time to present you our team. So we are with Brad. He's going to be our ranger for our stay at this camp for the next 3 days. And he's been a ranger for the past 11 years, has a lot of knowledge. And then we have Andy at the front of the truck, and he's our tracker. He was basically born on this land, knows everything about it. And from what we've seen since we started, he has the eyes of an eagle. He can see the animals at a distance. It's incredible.
So this place is one of the most exclusive game reserves here, meaning that the guest to land ratio is very low. So this reserve is 30,000 hectares. And when the camp is at full capacity, it means there's only about 10 trucks on the road. That's insane.
Spekboom. Afrikaans there basically it translates directly to pork bush. Some people call it elephant food as well, because elephants do love to feed on it.
Oh, that's nice.
They remind you of a Granny Smith apple.
Yeah. It does taste like apple.
I did not expect that flavor to come from that.
I was expecting like grass.
Yeah.
So we just stopped on top of this beautiful viewpoint, 360 degrees views of this conservancy. It is quite impressive to see. Also, coffee and everything. They have those dates ball, very addictive. I'm probably gonna eat, well, all of them. Oh wow. See you later, Andy. Thank you very much.
So we just got back from our epic first game drive and we're gonna sit here and have some breakfast. I already saw like the little buffet section. Looks fantastic and I'm hungry. And coffee number 3 is coming.
Otherwise, we can't wait to show you around this property because it is so unique, it is stunning, but the breathtaking part is the view with the river in front of us. I mean, come on, look at this little patio here where we're gonna have breakfast. Doesn't get much better than that.
This looks absolutely fantastic. Oh wow, that's huge.
Maybe we're gonna have to share.
Or one will go with the salmon, who knows. We've got scones, pastries, yogurts, all the good stuff.
I have to say, smoked salmon is my favorite, and finding smoked salmon in the middle of the bush is very rare, so I'm gonna appreciate every single bite. So we get the spicy, savory mince. It looks incredible. It is served on sourdough bread, which I'm sure they're making down there. That's really good.
As we were having breakfast, there's some immerses here, and this one has a really nice baby. I'm so excited to show you around. So welcome to our suite. I want to call it a chalet though. This is absolutely beautiful. So when you first come in, you have a mini bar here with a coffee area. Then we have an extremely comfortable bed. We slept so good last night. It was amazing. We have a little seating area here, a little desk to work, but keep coming into the bathroom. As you come in, you have a double sink here, little wardrobe area here, toilet in the back, but it starts getting very stunning over here. Shower. Look at this gorgeous bathtub with a view, which we're gonna see more of in a second, as well as an outside shower, of course. So yes, not only is there an outside shower with an incredible view, but if you keep coming along our balcony, over here we have an outdoor seating area. But we saw this staircase in the morning. I was like, ooh, I think that's what I think it is. Down here, we have our own private plunge pool with a huge seating area as well. Some loungers, and all of this is overlooking the Fish River. So we actually only ate breakfast like 2 hours ago. So I wish I could say I'm like super hungry right now, but I'm not. But it looks like it's gonna be a light lunch, which is exactly what will fit the menu for us. They even have like a wine pairing with it too, which is kind of cool. And I think I'm gonna get the oven baked chicken thigh. Sounds great.
Up first, little sourdough toast with a little bit of truffle butter. Which just sounds very elevated. Oh wow. That truffle butter? They have a beautiful like salad bar to make your own with different types of oil, fresh parmesan, fresh vegetable. Looks amazing. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome. Beautiful. Chicken thighs just came out. They look fantastic. They taste fantastic. Good start, good start. Let's see the squash. I'm happy.
For dessert, amarula ice cream. That's pretty good. Whoa.
Sure is. Because we had such good game drives this morning, we came back and had breakfast at 10:30. We had a lot of snacks when we stopped at what, 9:30? So 10:30 we had breakfast. Currently 1:30. We got back to their tent at 11:30. It's 1:30 we had lunch. Now it's 2:30 we're having ice cream, and 3 o'clock is tea time with cake. I'm sure sundown. We'll have snacks again around 7, and then probably supper at 7:30. I'm very full.
What Tracy means is that if you're thinking about a diet, make sure it starts right after your trip to South Africa.
It is exactly 40 minutes later. And we were fully planning to skipping tea time. And then we see this beautiful chocolate cake and chocolate marshmallow cookies. So we're gonna share it because we're still very full, but it looks fantastic. Oreo cake.
It is 3:30, time to get back in the truck, go on a little game drive and see what we can find. The goal this afternoon, not cats, but elephants. Sometimes like you hear the sound when they do like, "Arr!" I think we were bothering those two, so we didn't stay too long because our presence could have affected the tortoise population.
So we just came to a sundown setup over the river. Got a fire. It's beautiful.
Cheers. Beautiful little gin tonic with a view.
It's a citrus gin. It's very good.
I have to say, this is an awesome setup behind us. They have this old Land Rover Defender that they turned into a bar.
That's really cool.
It's really nice.
So we've got some quite fancy Sundowner snacks. We have a whipped feta dip, which is fantastic, plus some ribs. Haven't tried the ribs yet, but we're going to.
They look fantastic. And they are delicious. They're smoked. That's a solid rib. Thank you so much. And this is the coolest bar in Africa. I love it.
Now back to the lodge for supper.
So even though it's getting darker by the minute, we have Andy, our spotter, at the front with a massive spotlight. So we're gonna see if we can spot any kind of like nocturnal animal on our way back to the lodge.
I can send you pictures as well, Andy.
Remember earlier when I said that Andy just has the eagle eye? We're in a moving truck in the dark and he spotted a small chameleon that's about like just over an inch on a piece of grass. Like, how is that even possible? This man is closer to an eagle than he is to a man. Something that is quite unique to South Africa is the way they build their safari vehicles. So this one doesn't have a roof, something that we've never seen in all our safaris in East Africa. The cool thing about it is that when you go back to your lodge or safari camp at night, you can see the stars, which is such an incredible experience. See you tomorrow, Andy. Cheers. So Bradler Ranger is awesome, and it's really cool the way they do it here. Like, you don't only see your ranger like during the game drive. Like, he actually came this morning. He also came during tea time. We just had like a drink with him as well, and it's just cool because like they have so much experience, so many story to tell. Like, it just really adds to the experience to just spend more time with them, and also outside of the truck, just listening to their stories. I really enjoy that. At every meal, they have homemade bread, which is great, but they also have a different type of butter. We had truffle butter for lunch, but now they just made butter South African because this butter is biltong butter. Come on. It's just like salted butter with little pieces of biltong, which makes the butter smoked. It's so good.
So for our starter, we decided to share the ostrich carpaccio. It looks fantastic. Should I just go in? Absolutely fantastic.
So we got the rack of lamb with a red wine sauce cooked perfectly medium rare. The quality of the meat is excellent. It's almost melting in your mouth. Wow. And basically we have lamb two ways because we have a lamb shoulder croquette. The chef did it again. It's 10 out of 10.
So our dessert tonight was a bisque cheesecake with salted caramel sauce and candied ginger. Once I saw somebody get it, I was like, okay, we need to share because this is a huge piece. But also, if you chose the cheeses instead, there's actually a table up there where you can self-serve, kind of pick what you want, how much you want for the cheese dessert. I already told David, I was like, I call first bite because cheesecake is actually my favorite food, and not a lot of places can do it properly. So let's see. And like the salted caramel sauce, that's actually insane.
Oh, wow. Do you regret just taking one to share?
Yes, but I'm too full to take a full one to myself anyway, so.
Well, 7 cheetahs later, it is time for us to go to bed, but what a day. Great team. The food is too much, but so good.
So good.
Everything.
Huge shout out to Brad. We get along very well with him.
Oh, yeah, he's so funny.
The dad jokes.
They
Safari
keep coming.
dad jokes.
I love it.
You guys are killing it.
Yeah,
No,
having a great time.
honestly, like the team here is fantastic, and I love the fact that like you need to search a little bit for. I say you need to search a little bit for the animals, but
No, we got lucky
actually,
today.
with the cheetahs. They've just like literally crossed our paths when
Yeah.
we're not even looking for them.
So tomorrow we are going to a different area in this reserve
Yeah.
in the southern part, which apparently the landscapes are just breathtaking. So I'm super excited for that. And then we're going to show you around this
rest of the
lodge
lodge.
properly.
Yeah, even though we don't need to leave, because it's gonna be 34 degrees tomorrow, and I feel like we're gonna stay by our pool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be very different tomorrow.
Good night.
We'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. As we're getting ready, looked outside, and there's 2 giraffes outside. Sun is up. Let's go see what nature has for us today.
Again, this place in the morning with the sun, it is just so beautiful. Just so beautiful. Tracy's so beautiful.
So beautiful.
Such a beautiful conservancy. So pumped to go in a different region of the conservancy today and see what's out there. I was promised by Ranger Brad some beautiful landscapes, so we shall see. Good morning, Eagle Man.
Good morning.
Did you sleep well?
Sleep well.
Yeah?
and you?
Perfect, very well. So if you've been watching us for a while go on safari, I'm sure in the back of your mind you're like, you know what? I think I want to go on a safari too. Well, that is a great idea, and the best way to do so is with our friend at Viatu.
So one thing I have been loving with Viatu is they have been finding places that have been exclusive and intimate. So instead of being in places where there's a lot of trucks and big crowds, we have had amazing experiences with just having like a couple trucks around. That's in like the busy ones. And then you have places like this where it's just us. Not only that, but they have been finding the best luxury hidden gems that they've had all around the country. Like this one here is actually in the Eastern Cape. Not a lot of tourists come in this area, but we trusted them. And I am so glad that we did because it has been absolutely fantastic.
Sometimes to see some of the rarest sightings, you just have to be here. I didn't have to like time to grab the camera and like appreciate the sighting at the same time, but we just saw a caracal, which is pretty rare, a small cat but very ferocious. The adult ones have been seen to take down kudus even though they're about 20 kilograms. Viatu also always make sure to partner with properties around Africa that are low impact, eco-friendly, gives back to the community and conservation, and this property is the perfect example for that. They focus heavily on rhino conservation, so by coming to this beautiful property, you're actually helping the rhino population.
So, fun fact, even the previous safari that we did here in South Africa, and including this one, you're actually on a malaria-free safari. And that is super important because we get a lot of questions on safari of what we do for malaria and everything. If that is something that is holding you back, definitely check out this place.
So to get more information about this property, including pricing, check out the link down below for Viatu. This is a great way to support us at no extra cost to you, just to let them know that we sent you. Also, Viatu always offers the best price guarantee since they're cutting the middleman. So more information in the description. We just found a crime scene. There are a bunch of leopard prints in the mud there, but also a bunch of porcupine quill. So we think that they were fighting. It is actually something that the leopard eat, those porcupines. I don't know how they do it because they're full of these things everywhere, and I don't want this in my mouth.
Going to find some rock art.
So on the rocks there's some of those famous rock art painting, like those red designs that resembles elons and sometimes people, birds. These are the same kind of paintings that we found all over Namibia. It's very impressive to see because these are several thousands of years old.
So we've made it into the valley, and it is beautiful. As we're driving in and around, we've got a bird up there, cliffs, rocks, trees on either side. Stunning.
Not a yellow bull to find on Kwandwe. Blue-jit eagle is the smallest eagle you'll find in this area.
So for our morning snack, we actually have pasta, which is my favorite, but we even have some lemon curd to go on top.
Is it as good as in Portugal?
Kwandwe's, it's been an almost 30-year story now. The first lodge was opened in 2001, which is River Lodge. I think that's where you're staying. And a lot of the original properties that were bought were kind of in a very degraded state. And what I mean by that is that there'd been years and years of overstocked farming.
So we just met with Craig, who is in charge of the conservation efforts here in Kwandwe, and we just are learning more about the efforts that are going in. So two that have really stood out, I mean, I could go on forever about this. However, one of them is the speckworm tree, and we actually tried that yesterday. Like, we ate it, which tasted like...
It was delicious.
It tasted like Granny Smith apples. But the cool thing about that tree is that it even absorbs 10 times the amount of carbon in the air, which is really cool. But when you plant it, they've planted over 5 million of these since they started this. And you can even like just drop it into this ground and it'll find a way to make the soil habitable. So before, this was an ostrich farm, and because of that, the soil they're finding is it takes a lot of work to replant all of the trees around. So this is one aspect. Second aspect is actually with the rhinos. Again, doing so much work with the rhinos. But to give you the payoff of this is one female black rhino is actually responsible for now over 50. So she has had 9 babies. Those babies have then gone on to have babies. So that is really impressive that they've reintroduced them into this area, and that's a result that you get.
This specific area 200 years ago had 0 rhinos, so the reintroduction went super well. It is still going well, and it's thanks to their amazing conservation and anti-poaching effort. They have everything here: collars on the rhinos, cameras everywhere, drones in the air, and even AI technology that tells computers basically if something is going on with the rhino, and then automatically, there's a drone with thermal camera that goes to the site and see if there's poacher there, if there's a medical emergency or something like that, and that already helped to save the life of 8 rhinos. I got the front seat for the last few kilometers going back to the lodge. It is literally the best seat in the truck. If you have the opportunity to sit here for a few kilometers, just do it. It feels like you're flying almost. Well, that was a fantastic drive, fantastic morning. A little bit, slower on the wildlife. We did see a bunch of like elephants, eland, and all that good stuff at a distance. We did see a caracal that sadly I didn't have time to film, but I swear it was there and it was epic. I was so happy to see that. It was our first sighting ever of that animal. But yeah, if you ever come here, take the time to go down in the southern part of the reserve. It is so beautiful with the cliffs and everything. That drive there was just so scenic. It is 11, and we are not gonna make the same mistake as yesterday because lunch is just around the corner. So we're just gonna nibble on like the cold breakfast that I have on the table because it looks really good. So we're gonna eat our little nibbling breakfast real quick because, like I said, lunch is around the corner, and it's just us this afternoon at the lodge before other guests check in like later tonight. So the chef's gonna prepare something special for us. I don't know what it is, but I don't want to eat too much because I'm sure it's gonna be very good. And then we're gonna show you the lodge.
So now let's show you around the main lodge area. Fun fact about this place, Kwandwe actually means the place of the blue crane. Why that is important as well is South Africa's national bird is actually the blue crane. So on here we have 9 suites, 9 rooms total, keeping that intimate, small, luxury feel. And now, let's go to the main lodge.
I think they just live here now.
It's always fun in a safari camp where you can see wildlife literally at the camp.
So the highlight is definitely the patio that they have out here along the main reception lodge area, because it also goes straight over the river just like your suite does. And that is where yesterday at lunchtime that we found their little baby just hiding under the patio. But look at this view. So as you come into the main reception area, you have a gift shop over here to your left, and then over here we have your bathrooms, but it looks like there's like a little nook. I want to call it like a gentleman's nook, but it's not. Let's go see. Okay, so after coming in, I would call it more of a study. You have a fireplace, you have a little TV there, and then you have a desk if you want it to work. Great spot. So on this side, you have a beautiful lounge area with a bar in the back. Nice fireplace, because as much as it's like almost 40 degrees right now, in the evening last night it got really chilly, so we did appreciate that. Coming in further, you have the dining area where we have all of our meals. So for lunch today, we're actually the only ones in house, so they decided to do a 5-course tasting menu, which I'm very excited about because all the options that we saw presented to us looked fantastic. So right now we just have some Melba toast with some star anise with maple syrup butter. Sounds great. We also have like just a garden salad on the side, and then we have a date and
Pumpkin mousse?
Yep, pumpkin tart. That's what it is. It's got broccoli florets, it's got some cheese on top, some sunflower seeds. Looks amazing.
Am I supposed to just eat it?
I don't know.
There's nobody around. Mmm.
Yeah?
There's so much flavor.
Went with salmon.
Ooh.
Then
Thank
we,
you very
instead
much.
of parboiled potatoes, we went with Duchess potato fritters. Yeah, instead of olives, tomato.
Looks beautiful.
Love it.
Thank you, chef. So this is the chef's version of a Nikoi salad, but instead of using tuna, they went with salmon, which is Tracy and I's favorite, so good choice.
Perfectly.
Oh, whoa. The salmon is perfect. Up next, this is what I was the most excited about. This is ostrich and bacon kebab. It looks like it's served on like some sort of hummus with a chutney. It looks
There's also fried
incredible.
onions on it.
A little sweet, a little tangy, a little smoky. Really good. I know we look very dramatic like that. Like, oh my god, so good. I'm telling you, like this is like fine dining in the bush. You're gonna have to like come here and see if we're lying. We're not lying.
So for dessert, we have a blueberry yogurt, frozen yogurt. But the one I'm intrigued about the most is a cheesecake ice cream because the texture looks amazing. I feel like it had some cheesecake from last night in it, which was absolutely fantastic.
Did you see the little trimmer in Tracy's eye when she took a bite?
My eyes been twitching for days.
You can't fake that.
Thank you so much. Our compliment to the chef.
It is getting darker and darker by the minute. It was so nice and sunny earlier, and now I think we're gonna get a storm tonight, maybe. Hopefully it's gonna be overnight and not during our game drive, fingers crossed. So you never know what you're gonna see during a game drive, but we just like to give ourselves objectives. Tonight, we're gonna be happy to see anything, but the highlight would be a hippo and some lion. Never know. You guys remember what our goal was? Find a lion. Wish we just had a beautiful sighting of a male lion, one of the dominant male in the area here. Bonus, tons of beautiful elephants crossing the road right in front of us. Also, another cheetah, our 8th cheetah of the last 2 days. And finally, we just found a few hippos. So lions and hippos were our main objective. It's a success.
So we just arrived at our Sundowner spot, and just before we started to set up, we spotted a couple elephants, went down to the bank, and they crossed the river. So we watched them cross the river, and there were some such tiny babies.
One of the most epic sunset ever. The rain came from out of nowhere. Andy, you're a legend.
Thank you. Very nice.
Such a pleasure. Man.
Thank you.
Just went to the room real quick to change because we got quite wet during that little storm that caught us during Sundowner, but it was so worth it. Oh, and there's yellows right there. Oh yeah, get me close to that fire. Oh, this is nice and warm.
I need to try my food first before we get talking.
Yeah, I got the beef medallion. Tracy got the duck leg.
Oh, this is fantastic. Anyways, so as we sit here and eat, highlights of today.
What is the highlight?
Okay, so honestly,
Apart from the food.
Yeah, this morning was absolutely stunning in a landscape. But we went out with a bang on this thing. Like tonight was fantastic. Favorite sighting was the baby elephant going up there. riverbank. Yeah.
We got really lucky too with the male lion, like beautiful shots of him like coming at the truck. That was insane. But all the elephants that we saw, we got so lucky. At the end, when the elephants decided to like cross that river,
Oh,
it was
fantastic.
epic. My favorite was the sunset though. The sun, one of the most beautiful sunsets I've seen in Africa. That was insane. Top 10 for sure.
For the rain that was around, turned out amazing.
So how did you get here? Well, the easiest way is to land at the Port Elizabeth Airport, and then it's about a 2-hour drive, and boom, you are in this beautiful private game reserve.
It's amazing. That being said, with a private game reserve, you can actually do night game drives and do safari walks as well. Those are other options, which night game drives you can't do when you're inside national parks.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Otherwise, the food was amazing. The accommodation
good.
are solid 10 out of 10. The views are beautiful all around the lodge. Brad and Andy, or as they call them around here, Brandy, they were just two great guys, but as a team, they are fantastic.
They really are fantastic.
Brad is super funny, super knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Andy, a man of a few words, but when he talks, it matters. And eyes of an eagle.
Insanity.
Incredible.
Insanity.
Incredible. So make sure that if you ever book a trip here, ask for Brandy.
So now, if you're looking to book this place or any other safari, make sure you check out our friends at Viatu. I know they will take such great care of you. And if you want to support us with no extra cost to you, make sure you use our link down below, or just tell them that, like, hey, we saw you guys off of Dave and Tracy and this is why we're here.
Otherwise, it is time for us to hit the road once again, and until next time, see you guys
In the next one.